Right, so we be at the sports arena so MYBET.AFRICA TV, YouTube, Saso, and DJ Kweku Slim, Facebook. Otemenka, Bomodia, na wa join no, YouTube no subscribe it. Very important. Subscribe it. Na fe mia notification so send beya. Debia no yet na say ya. Oso be hu de ekọ ene de eba agokansie mu nsem. On say ye boremu amanone. Ne aba Ghana na fe ya ba be cheche nsem mu na bibia so atumi aden akoyi. Also betumi de agyenkyere atumi de join it because ye wa na ye wa agyenkyere also wo de inti uko comment section wana na wo so wo de comment aiden aba kama na yakan e de amount na bibia atumi akoyi na na yatena se no tienie pa ensam awdo e na yaboaboa no. I'm telling you some dos brutal. Now your African games, also after say you settle a year GBC $3 million bruhaha no. Another figure sabe toja. We there a Duania athletes for no year then a na sika ba beto abonten enye easy. Eso papa saso an accreditation the media funded to omkomu no. I'm telling you sikane so papa enti ebe rem na ye be say ehun se ye de oman sika emma o se fakoya de a esro star wo be ye no e na wan kasa so udi sika nkasa efu botomu ya de a esro star wo be ye na ye be jabejafo adwenkyere wo saso enenei blasters aka 12 days tinie 12 days na ye ne Angola ebo ewo oman konkro Ghana wo baba yara. Na unse by this time there we player now be bobia ya fra dada. Na news efi Majida Shimeru camp oba no. Bosu enye easy. Ya de munchemu be den beba. Na ma be kire news efi Majida Shimeru akache ba. Ana ba bia ye bebo ne so no. Na no ye be kan ho asem. Se ba bia ye bebo ne baba yara tef no enye easy. Ye be kire the current state na bibia tumi akoye. Enra pre-season games Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Echi Go Stars bone kabako somwa na go na fe bruta enei ono eboa ma Kotoko wini e me no kase Hearts of Folk etu kwan akoye pre-season they are going far away from Ghana omu Kotogo omu pre-season omu koye Otogo intino ya de munsembe bro saso na Eric Alag dede eni so atreman Eric a football person or no any general manager Emma is what remind. Now we na Dr. Mahmoud Baumia a manifesto never to abonteno. The trendy ye pie buses. Now no and only GH1 for could dim como to move extensively or China join a dear or no industry player no a dear seems near the here. Now Okasawe yana Timona no himself no ye minister for employment and labor relations. Yeah. Honorable Bafwewa. I say, hey, my friend. Asam na okoka no eye wawa sama and represent eye iso atraman. Ti omo de letter abeto abonten. Nei ye be cheche mu sana bibia tumi akoye. Ba no me fan say lifestyle ne me fan say nei sports entertainment no de be bre wone no ye be rum papa na bibia tumi akoye hye so se dwumadie MYBET.AFRICA na so ya sensa so na aqua blue mineral water maka chiro se ohwe packaging na omo chiro se properly distilled with good chemicals enye de omo de chlorine no ensuo fin no omo de chlorine agum obenom na typhoid na chese how adwen sa omo na eso yase ya de dwumade ne bro me dindi lusto Vincent Atnas saso ena the money man oye brutal obemu discuss see ya obemu discuss ye be kwa homa ne so na fe ye ne HOD so adi nkomo e won nsema ne ye de atudwara ma mencha abedwafo ansana ya bana ya babe rama no ne nsem kakra mu na fe ya che ye 4 us no ko ye important 4 us no enura me sure say boy money man ye be ginchiremu wo ho na bibi atuma ko ye Vincent ye mo akwaba
listo mejo so
bibi I find
oh nyamina do bibi ay boko ene say wa wonim mrante ne si akono say Seveto say Savior say wan no and then I say boys no mutim sane gum na ehun say the project na omo ye ne otu ntebezu adwuma na oye no ekoso dia na ehun say bibi anje na de we are in good spirit,
right? We are in good spirit and so you try to kebu mu a otimo say hoba bi ne odasum akonfo no mo ya bad buta
is the yen is o
me twa light
we bi say say
o me twa kebu ni say
say na obenya e close to this
ono de obetumi de ato ashish ene hia no nti nya hia ono onyanya 5 cd e beto ashish awawie ma me chia money man na me man akwaba money man na me wakwaba
bia boko me side
bibia koyi one investors ni dealing here because now omo down investors etie nyina omo down
yeah dealing here
wona obetumi ama ahyesa yehyebre because amam panifo no ma kire nse they are not in any capacity to help us into one asese ya down se bibia ayeboko de
bibia ayeboko
right se bibia ayeboko de a ene omo ma join unso bi wo ho ana o sifem se what I say inti also ni phone de hye ni bottom ni yen eti o de eye for us ne be ma no ohun fiti ase o de mana na agya watwa na nakoma to ne yam na later on wa ba beje eye jiko didi na fe ye de benzo no so no also wasa de aye de abe peso in the coming days na fe bibia tumi akoyeti by this time ko de umre nie
okay inti ye chi obi a o hwe ena so join ni show na say show we dey e ba sports mu nsema e ha na obenya bibie free exclusive den ha ene ye de ma
sure
ye de ma unso ne e ma wate ase say MYBET.AFRICA ene e betting company a say opese utwa bet e diska na ye nwia wo bet after we twa bet we die wi na bet na kwa akoyira da bi MYBET mpo de wudi wi a wa adwin mpo ni so no mu send o SMS ma hu say we diska wa ha o nti kona ko check na koyi company BA ni Ghana how yes ade na MYBET pe nti NAM 4 odds na e dey ma no 4.60 odds 6 selections ye hwe UEFA Champions League qualifiers no e dey be we Conference League dey no any Europa games no e na ye hwe ho nti so ubo code ya me dey ba be ma we ya ubehu 6 selections 4.60 odds now do kakra atwechi nti code no SVJP nti se uko MYBET.AFRICA platform ne so a ubie u login we a behu bet booking umia so a space wo a be fill code we a share nti ubo SVJP a ubetimi nya selections we now so etwa se wo shop nso a throw code no SVJP fa koma cashier no obetwa bet ne nso ama wo nso wetimi edi kakra nti eno na wo ho sisia
right nti money man on kasa bebre we enye patu ese futu bia no a echen jikakra ehye ho ti wa ma kakra se wo so faguso na bibia ntumi ade enkoyi infamanti na wo so wa yese ne ete na bibia atumi akoyi sesi a yenra ma no ne nsem ne mu ene eye Thursday nti automatically eye den Europa
conference for
and a conference and ebo Thursday night football ubo branka nyam hana ubo but the aba na aba Chelsea we finish fifth hwe ni musanko be rura Europa and Man City said den na yomu said den no mu yomu omo ntebefo no ye de ko hye omo man na atwi Chelsea beto conference league mu the aba na aba enti no yen rem few minutes na fe yemra because if you nsem no nsem wo papa na fe ye be rem ewo entertainment no.
Yes.
My bet entertainment no ye de be bre tie for na bibia tumi akoye nti no mami too Vincent.
Yes. And games be wo ho Mosha Europa League no 12 games sounds so na their conference league no so 22 games and I think say and me sure say ukopi more investors na omudi akoni about my bets. I mean pronounce no they are very
more options.
Yes, more options be a lot of games but you see list to say games near be say ya e basa na all select here because options near be say na all select here na wadwan be and you see one shot the obey year free mum no enu mum na ebebo na de odi ba be shem enu mum say o bet into no e ban say na bet I mean risky here pa but there's a lot of
your expert
yes
or they bro until
yes.
Follow no
and there's a lot of games in the Europa League my idea and Victoria plays
I think some more bobo nyina you fit
yes
Chelsea because the interest will obviously be on Chelsea. If we are going to look at Chelsea Servette omo Switzerland, right?
Yeah.
Almost Switzerland, almost stubborn side pa. Matis omo goals. If we are going to look at a match, no, say Chelsea, what are we to expect from Chelsea? Because we are aware say only some key players, even every team, say omo they will not even travel with the team for fun and money, you know, the big guys, no, right?
Yeah.
Into when gain for Modric money, Madueke money, Omo. Is it a tester? A bit play role going to the final days in a year transfer window, no? Obviously, two players there were catch on to me the first team players, Sterling and Chua. It is obvious Are there still players in there? As our match and their match will be very crucial to any decision be a coach in any Chelsea pen for Bemekiana.
Yes, I think say a game no so crucial opinion DNA Enzo Maresca and looking at how our coach na set up because you squad Chelsea coach Efrey in himself Benchewo what he can about say he's not been brutal but he's just been honest to the guys say they are not part of the plans although they are very good players. They have their style of play, but on team guarantee almost starting lineup, and these are players they want to play because Raheem Sterling is, I mean, the highest in our team anymore. And if Raheem Sterling is struggling to get minutes to play, definitely the assembly. And you see, these are senior and key players. When they are not playing and they are in the midst of the squad, confusion is basic because these are key players. Most of the young lads in the team, no, they look up to. Into a player, bit say Benchiwo, our vice captain to regimes Raheem Sterling or an experienced and also I mean big player team minimum na so omunya bimba definitely be create chaos ni nema bebre which is not good for I mean the dressing room any team no in particular. So I think that these two players and the omuni team year training they train elsewhere they don't join any team in anything they are not part of the squad and no share Chelsea squad here currently the only players are looking like they won't play no Marco Correa knock but looks like or I started year training and yes be your bet na fiache and a brand and the Wesley Fofana because report na say Fofana no say what's na few 1 year and 1 year na what's na few no se player ne basa na oman loads of games loads of minutes I am affect you more obesity presses here. So Chelsea medical team no are doing everything possible right. They will reserve some of the key players or Martin Fiache no. Sina be more injury in sense no ebe form. That is one reason why apparently then they Wesley Fofana and join the team no. So and they Sterling Chewo and Wesley Fofana one of the big names or members out this game. But looking like player like Regimes why he's back with the team and now the hamstring sense it wasn't that serious but he needed rest and then when you're that enough rest no. But let's tell him say and Chebia na UEFA announces say the European competitions no the new format and in the conference league the new format is 36 team tournaments now on the bono conference league no and the what be lose game no who free
who free European competition.
Yes, who free European competition BMU. So 2 legs people say Chelsea and me and Rene e was Stamford Bridge. What guarantees them say omoko Switzerland o metima kwa kwhye save. So this game no a game bia I mean obvious say obeka say bia yes easy game at Chelsea but ja egu Maresca chemu ye pa. The least mistake come be ebema Sevet kwa be pick I mean a point from Stamford Bridge no e dey aso hye beba because I mean it's over a year Chelsea yambo European football and gradually the last 5 games last season I'm in European football now say ni we be sheting me the 7th na ye bebo akode that 36 Conference League new format omode aba na yentimi qualifier I think say it will be a huge blow but the Chelsea team me who against Manchester City if they are going to play anything similar like that 7th match by 5 for Stamford Bridge. Wait match by 5 or Stamford Bridge. Looking at the 25 squad in currently or more because we are Chelsea team now. That small squad now kita Chelsea no. So we am bokra now we back you don't see the difference. I say one Kuku now Kopama. No ma Kopama bass number 10 now din Kuku bass number 10. There's difference be anymore. I say wo Madweke, wo Mudrik. See, we have the potential and team now started edge earlier. So I think that this game is just going to be an easy win for Chelsea. They shouldn't underrate Sevet because kind omo games some boy na no omo shego. They free scoring side omo last game some boy na omo shego. In their main omo friendly matches in the European qualifications omo boy na no they free scoring side omo last game against Benex which was in the Swiss Cup omo show almost 7-1. And ye him say Maresca ba Chelsea no one thing I him say evident and obvious say he has to work on Chelsea how you consider some I mean goals be hu here unnecessary goals be mistakes normally share your match against City cry omo boy no goals are Haaland any City for no shares how 2 goals no wasn't any balls be and can say it may result in a goal. But I mean, these are defensive errors. They are trying to work on it, and I think that if they don't commit to, I mean, Sevet, Chelsea can keep a clean sheet. I mean, for any game I remember against Sevet, so it's going to be an interesting game. Chelsea win in that game. There will be more corners in this game, over 8.5 corners, over 2.5 goals in this game, and we should be expecting more fouls. Yes.
All right. So is Chelsea under pressure to win this competition? Oshare team say Womua now hear what Chelsea has done in terms of investment. Now over competition. And though Chelsea will think say Champions League and place, but then you are playing a competition.
Yeah.
Do you think Chelsea is under pressure to win this tournament, and how is the team going to set up today?
Of course. I think say Chelsea is under pressure because if for the past 2 seasons, 3 seasons, I don't think say any team have spent more than what Chelsea has spent in the transfer window. Say Yentis Canto players and from right team no young recruitment and from right team Chelsea are ye be saying Obibia and I can even tell say go check it teams are in a mobile conference league. The teams of mobile conference league in terms of Transport, Lens, Panathinaikos, there are some big traditional clubs are mobile. The conference league, but you see, even who the 2 players, Chelsea 2 players pay or more transfer fee alone, can be more than this all the teams of mobile conference league, or more transfer budgets. Who the Enzo ni Moise can say the transfer, deal almost cannot more thought this month by Chelsea. These teams of mobile conference league, or more transfer budgets, ebedru Chelsea. So I think that Chelsea is under pressure. This is a team. He's won the Champions League 2 times, the Europa League 2 times, the UEFA Super Cup 2 times, and over the English Premier League and the England ball. Chelsea are one of the most successful clubs in Europe. When you mention Liverpool, when you mention United, the club that will come into your mind about a European successor, Chelsea, because they won every trophy as far as Chelsea. About the European competition, and this is the first time mobile the conference league, and Chelsea akwa say giant original toddlers or a giant and no sense to cry like crying babies. So Chelsea have to win this tournament, and you see looking at the pedigree and the class at Chelsea were in European football, na say oba be bo enam say bia ne money ma akofom but he qualified to play in the Europa League but enam rules say wow beji FA Cup no na be call Europa you get automatic qualification to play in the Europa League, you know. And then Chelsea about Conference League. So in the first place, Chelsea didn't qualify to play in the Conference League. Now some come about the higher league now a year ahead of Conference League, and right now I'm about Conference League. So you are a big team. Also say will be our Conference League anymore. And once we are a big club, you spend a lot, you have the big names, you have the mileage and everything ahead of all these teams, you know. Preferably now also we win a game, no. And I think that Chelsea is under pressure to win this tournament. Okay. If they don't win, that's a failure.
All right. So Osha all my first 11 who are going to start?
In this game, I think I'll start Jorgensen. Keeper na Chelsea Cotton free Villarreal, no. Because many can say all the statistics check here.
He was keeper, actually on the bench
for
Sanchez
game
against City.
Yes. And Ochake Chelsea players, I think that he wouldn't start to compare goalkeepers somebody can with Betleni, Petrovic, and in terms of what Chelsea needs, he's ahead of all the goalkeepers. And maybe the coach if he say this is a new player, over new league, new coach and a new place, so they have to help him adapt. And not about the podium because goalkeeper there, rushing by them or J4, there's an spirit in the demand. So I expect Jorgensen to start in this game. At least Chelsea fans know how he can help us in the team. I think at the right back, if James is back, I think I'll start with James.
Okay.
Yes, I'll start with James because Malo goes to Ebo 90 minutes. You reserve players no more boy So I'll start with James. I'll start Tosin Adarabioyo. I'm 23 for then I'll start Badiashile. I think there's been a couple of mistakes all year, but he's a good player, and I think that your man this opportunities in minutes a bit magada the moment to back. We've seen some games he did very well, and some games silly mistakes. So your man a chance. Remember with James, Tosin, Badiashile. Now my ball Abraham did Renato Vega. Because on the bed the invented player now then I think the front two, I think I'll remember Moises Caicedo now my ball Abraham the Eddie Dewsbury Hall remember my middle, and I'll play Abraham and they did not Madueke now my ball Mikhailo Mudryk now anymore my ball remember Nicholas Jackson. Na Master Bonkuku. I will start this place.
Okay.
Yes. So
all right.
You better rest to my money other guys, and then maybe second half my go also end the game. Yes.
All right. It's Vincent and out in Kano. My man share say someone on any day be and share the new one because then Europa no I can you normal say Chelsea crown or one can see you. Akoba Chelsea wo honti o say ye can asa ye can be found what I say ntino mame enko money ma ho na yenhwe Chelsea the expectation and news yes nyina ya te Sterling story no but utie coach no before and run a post match and a pre match to a game no nsem bia o kan aka che Sterling onini ni nkomo bia dibiem se opedia he's there on any bedin komo but the same language be catch no ni ade with all this brouhaha. Chelsea were 42 players and a whole lot of issues of course obe samini nyina up na for that be right na match no.
Okay, inti you hear Sterling asem na I think we are Chelsea fan na from the before the City game statement as Sterling camp the buy to the game and after the game ni bibia enya one say coach ni make decision say because any name Enzo Maresca under Oyobi Awaye Juma under Pep that him say omope making tough decisions especially as the coach before City game ni poma omoti ase say on the coach decision bi obe making no ochina bi say results number year on the be no in terms of making tougher decisions with Sterling one year with his statement no minimum discussions of course between coach and any player no before the game because coach ni ma eti say Friday on Sterling di hun komo so on can match day squad no inti ebe say on so the camp no from the way information about many anje hu so it was right for them to prepare a statement but on the side you say nkofo bebre ka say Chelsea it's a very tough decision on trying to even take Sterling shirt number the be before. You who collapse baby, you who collapse there've been times that they have to put a player aside because of those bad energy around the club You won't be around Lukaku, you won't be with Ronaldo Nyama. So going into the season, a coach now take a decision. But now the media will be on him. Into on on the field of play, he needs to go for the wins because Chelsea kobobo maybe I'll cost starting Mudrik, who started Joao Felix, who started Pedro Neto. No more say chance be after game no benya media na be catch us a ball in Sterling bit mashe. So this are nyama ba kumi enu beba. So as a coach you are making a decision. Me believe in the coach ni making a decision no omuye training and on you deciding. With 42 players, 45 players here from coach ni so my say on no squad on omuye juma at the moment 20 to 21. Omo marking na training or reserve side. Opese or trimming squad need to the extent or no omo betimi do mabo no be use going into today's game you who say we omissions kakra ba could be or explain here with Fafana or my say injury ne so e can be intina or resting kakra Cole and so say omunina from injury into going into way in your game be Chelsea parodying a full 11 in Podikobo because Europa Conference League game at least yen ka say right opponent ni off but a game be a so call etimi wini eneno ohia a good score line to shut the media up kakra going into the game against Wolves since weekend no now here Chelsea round of games for EPL from game week 2 copying game week 7 a cool games at least a beboano so to me picky wins across a be media and so anwa edin kakra but inyama nkoyi amana there will be lot of pressure on there will be a lot of pressure on owners to make a decision on because all players are while say be a benching was Sterling any Chaluba on person motoma now English players and away at the back English media name person because on person players so bought league need to me a yard benching was some years back not England bought starting 11 or count Sterling and so they are not part of a Chelsea team. Media and so also. So this is the time he needs to win. Going into today's game, I think there's a straight win for Chelsea. Yenche over 2.5. Yenche corners in so. And open a meet mark on the game. But Yenche with on performance going into the weekend. Yenche seni anyama beko.
All right. We a money man. Ena yetin nkano na yebeko akwaku remu wo ye next segment. Nene je mede ba no bo akra on say you kromo ase na fe de trend BC akoya oya Kim Promise Robert Kim Promise look alike ye be wan say chese we recruiting na aba na mama Brown mu nyina wanya mu look alike na sana look alike na ye Ghana nko a
ibo ba bia
footballers boy emuso ewo mu look alike na ene ye bewuram na afi ya hye eye look alike ene footballers ne so no nti we first one Madrid Fela Mendy oni eye TikTok star so ye ni Senegal na ko TikToker obia follow ni sin obia anon o follow sin obia anon kasa enti ono TikToker ni din na o se me ye dem hwehwe because even say Kabi
yeah
iti Kabi ne Fela Mendy almost brutal. I think the only difference ne almost in echi no as a Kabi ne straight too much ko kana nunu tumu kakra
because omo skin color no
hairline omo man
yeah
omo hune ase anone na ase ana sere na basa nti omo sepa nti we TikTok star one Fela Mendy na omo hia atwa picture so omo so omo se wo se omo papa no omo mama na so omo ye careful ebi ana ba akokotwa fa ho na ekobasa nti yenko the next person hey we dachi hene Eh say Neymar ne Hazard munya no mo ye dache hene.
Ya mo na went man be di hene.
Aha. Dache hene. Ana just na fono anya izo.
But you see
We Ragnar.
we on say Neymar time and Neymar wo PSG will try anything now as obey kese kakra no. So we check it I mean Ragnar Vikings or more star now. On so time we try anything now they check it Neymar there na think almost a pan yipa just that it be a Ragnar hair no and shada black and an aboriginal so for saying Neymar but looking at how Ragnar turning in Neymar picture with there I think that's the perfect look alike Yebenya for Neymar. So I think Ragnar Neymar there so you're on point because almost say
about you send a pen
Ragnar turn about you say no she share some to say Neymar the tattoo ni kakra to no kon ho say
obesene pa
now mo man the PSG and now Brazil JC Brazil for beat mama Ragnar bobo but just that on no nya dey ahwe no koku ni power park ni so
nti we here me say stars are almost say stars almost say let's put it that way King Luka and Stormzy almost say rough
because Lukaku we Stormzy ni crowd no crowd we di kan aka say yes omo catch and so say Lukaku when I say
them akose Lukaku sa
na see omo ina so no omo soso wa and it say bia Stormzy kitikiti na bia Lukaku so na bia kan anim say but omo stage na bi bia ye pe so who ti things that Stormzy rank no or a good rapper but a ban you to me the nyum to me Lukaku performance yes oh debi ne almost say but uko musical how what when you rap no
na we so born no
and then the ball so compare Obama no Lukaku a star but also a good player but who dey Stormzy nyum to no kaso de ne performance ne compare Lukaku football performance ya gabo
all right until we Luka Modric and David Guetta David Guetta a movie star on be movie star say no you know be movie star almost say pop multi star no
I think say we Modric space no but you see look who the Modric picture we cry compare new Madrid picture no cry I think say obese no cry more saying just that ne hair na say any long to say but we share I mean omo hwene
ene omanu
no muma na I think say
na boju no
yes we saw almost say ye pa
okay yanko the next one
Diego Milito
okay about 2 seasons
Diego Milito champion striker Mourinho one Sylvester Stallone we dey me sure say ba ko papa twa fa ho
omeni se
omo hwene
okay and the next one we Enzo Ferrari so no the Ferrari ba no design Ferrari
yes
one my brand friend no Mesut Ozil almost sepa just we any picture in black and white and
I we na see I said time a Ferrari we no so time na near wo
yeah and reincarnation
be it me about
and Bono champion goalkeeper Bono ne Miguel Heran
yes
Money Hest
yes
things
since
on an FN real no
yes since Money Heist by no I think say na man for be na say o say Bono o say Morocco goalkeeper and I think say o share just that Bono ekon e wasen we kakra and height difference but and be more hair color no na say I think say different but looking at how many no master no I think say yes we can Robert or more gun han can Robert very kito more fast cry
hey Ibraka where there was all my comment wo ho ni had Didovic or NBA star on Zlatan Ibrahimovic nti no almost sepa height it is style
hairstyle no how mejo my body say and height physique no and now even crowd share name na ning na ne sound so chat I think that there was a show bia Ibrahimovic on be saying say we no so we no people have been saying say or say NBA star bi but ohun is akwane say but onim say ne papa ko twa fa nchen ba bi dia that was Ibrahimovic so
okay
yenim ne how on so reply yes
nti we ye Mbappe ne Michael Angelo
yeah
Michael ana Michael Angelo ade ose Mbappe pa yes na Mbappe ko share we wo World Cup no say wo Ghana
Paris Saint-Germain kwa no di ni birthday dan no be day max we ever chair
no from ni days from Monaco ina
no mo de sere
no mo ka so sa akoy but o se dio
o se ne pa
hwehwe ni tipan na fono go we ze grana mo aso fu na fono no but o de still na o se Mbappe
Chris Brown ne Martin Braithwaite former Leganés Barcelona almost papa
omu mutiapa
yeah mutiapa
isi ohwe omo kala ne omo we ansan so ba basa kana basa bless me friend Chris B
yeah
ono ansan so woni I think say one occasion be or dress like Chris Brown and not performing like Chris Brown pepe we so no Ghana ha on say Robert must start to look alike no
yeah
na come you money kid no mko show nkrasi o
yeah
because nkrasi no omuhu come you kid mo danti obi en hu promoter bi no akọ nkrasi bi no me de come you ba
no obe say bibia say come nti the next one so yeah Haaland ne Prince Diamond almost so say
things
Haaland no dey obe Prince Diamond na
one thing is say Diamond say House of Dragon say how about you know say ora be ne why serious no ne subani bibia ti say Haaland pepe apart from so omujo omutirin Diamond obi won say ne tirin ne wa but ne we no so that thing say and so
James Lampard and a movie star even saying Nelson Liam Lampard papa
kawe Kenya Nelson ni picture dan ke young kakra say we cause we no say
we hwe omenim kra
omenim duane omoni akohyehyem
yes
na say abodwese no na say aye kakra but omo papa yanko the next one okay nti yanhwe one or two bi na afi yanko
mbo so ne LeBron so omo sepa o
next one ana me de na freeze ya Mbemu ene LeBron James
yes almost sepa ba so hwe omo ti kanko na
but we akoyi Sakura Mbemu sese wakutwa Sakura pa tino almost sepa papa Mbemu obo eye Brentford
yes
yeah Brentford omo eye left back hey akpororo na yi
any Vinicius
akpororo ni Vinicius akpororo ana obese no na hwan bi Vinicius ene akpororo oye Nigeria comedian akpororo we dey otin the list we dey Nigeria for na share pa because akpororo dey wa Europe one ni mu no ye ayi ana yes ohwe ayi so a Liverpool goalkeeper Alisson Becker ne Chris Hemsworth almost buta
on say Alisson animu ye waxing we kakra bi ba omo hairstyle na omo bi ne how omo nyina ye serious actual picture we there
Ezra Miller
yes
ene Bellerin ai fashion be ku
no on say one thing so ne say omo me no nyina ye fashionistas and omo san so say but I say Bellerin wo hunam kakra saying Ezra but CCC say
Robert so when you a footballer Ezra started so on so you training
yes
on so be grow muscles you know yeah Andrea Pirlo ne Chuck Norris we yesu so no we na you know mo de omo yi omo ye wo fie mfimfi tu ko wi ama misika we ko na Chuck Norris obu akra o e bruta almost papa okay I think that you better na yen fancy ase yen fancy anti ene no you better na yakwa homa no so na afi bibia tumi akoye nti celebrities no ye almost papa na o se hona Vincent
Miana
yeah
me dey see the minimum this me ko Robert na
ono hwehwe bi ma da bi wo hwe ho a wo se wana wana wagidin wo wiase mu a wo se no wo se no
atwa adresse so fine massa David Jackson
na Benedict wo se wana
Benedict ko yase Jackson ka
me dey
wo se wana
Ghana ni Central African Republic game no na slim man me hu say ohwe we ya Kondobia
yeah ose Kondobia
pampa
yeah ose Kondobia
inti de mega se Kondobia
okay
na list wo hwe asan
Kofi Adoma
obi aka cho da o
Kofi Adoma woni
obi aka cho da
obi aka che me se Kofi Adoma nti ma me hwe na ye nkwa homa ne so ne ya ne HOD ye no enwura mu na yembra na ye me discuss ye fisem no because if you some pop anti mu be connection na mama HOD apeki nti mu be connection de ama me na afi ye ne Kelvin ye HOD e din komo o temenka
ya me to ngaliso
okay nti obegina so amaye na afi ya hwe na ye wram nti ye ne wie amano ne afi ya be start fi nsem na afi ya ba na abe discussion na bibia atumi akoyie baba yara me na okasa impenifo ni anya ya aka magic bibe ebe happen na ka green grass no
ababio
atani green na ya na insuo ni container omode ekosi baba yara no nya yize etino yakwa homa ne so HOD ha anti video na da Facebook no bomo ya join video no da Facebook DJ Kwaku Slim hwe omode water hose o chese ena omode enampa aye urade nyankopon impenifo bi na agimi sei ti obese chese yen hase ne yebo yen ifi chese yen bo kese nya ha ne yebo no yen ni sprinkler no abe water de chese de water hose 2024
and the sound could grass in the
baba yara hon ebi wo ho but looking at the state of the pitch no that sprinkler na entimi ma grass ni no nti we so no
eti woni ubu na ubu so sa na be den
so mo person because you see you 12 days to 12 days to your game again
but we na nya hwetu no chene mame kwa o man so gabe ye mo akwa ba
ya liso mi jo so na encha sponsor na chiefo nyina so na ewie
bibi akoye de
listo enkoye sa because say you to me the $50 million I had the 2 weeks ama at least ya o man na team no sama no man no enye so the DJ Slim kan enye
right ye be ba ho but na ye pese eremu amanone kakra na before amanone no de ho ye Chelsea sense because say Chelsea akoye obofo ono na ne nam ho apaso say Raheem Sterling enra coach na kirem say masa waka kire say ni team no onya bi mo sa so na waka kire chewo say onya bi mo ni ade ene ene match no na question ye bisa ne say ohwe how Enzo Maresca ba press ni mu how we describing the players ebi mu say as de na papa yi kire ni ade o taking the sign then no the about be game ni is Chelsea under pressure to win this tournament and a game no will it change some of the futures of some of the players mami kan nyina bo mami na before then mami misa we answer na waba no na ye hwe celebrities a omo se omo na ye hu se Benedict o se Kondobia Vincent no de up to now wa hwemu a ohu bia na me de me se Kofi Adoma woni wo se wana
senka me twa me tiro sakola ebi anka me se ko DJ Slim but o ze me tiro nyi wo me tiro nyi wo me tiro ne de me ntimi se kwaku
na as a DJ Slim so tini mu odusen wo de no ana ye pe
na me modu emudu ne de na nke ye pe rat ana me ye live line no no ntimi nye
okay all right
me twa me tiro sakola de bia me na be pe ai
Okay, any be train that will be Sakura na afi yetumi edi sa nkomo no. Na afi Chelsea nsam no.
Well, listen, my chair sponsor in a chief for Omo share Facebook DJ Kwaku Slim. Omo YouTube, MYBET.AFRICA TV, and MYBET Radio no. Yenchi omo nyere area na mencha panelists almost studio ne production team nga. Obu Samia, I mean, on the service of seeing any idea, you would say they acquire Maresca and the players maybe a fasono, ABI and K, but it happens everywhere. Listen, Gajola Muko City would you see it? After Tamuramo Arsenal would you see it? If a coach comes, not press our coach in the swap. He wants to work with players with the ideology, the system of Arabono, they will fit into the system. And if you are installing, now listen, coach, I don't want to come as a Friday. So you will struggle to get minutes this season. No engineer will release this statement. Now on the match day at Chelsea, Bombers, Tushaman say, number day now this statement say, but you are thinking about yourself as you are installing, not thinking about the entire team. We are individual, but the Chelsea team no, is bigger than any individual who is a player. And Raheem Sterling there, quite unfortunate. But some other kind of question on one. Last season, there were a lot of games Raheem Sterling and Chelsea and the maximum at Chelsea. Raheem Sterling is not growing as a player. We saw him when he was young with Liverpool in modern boy. Many people thought Guardiola be final when the goals are not and Mac or maturity now, but you still see Sterling the maturity, especially in the attacking third. No, everybody is also good. And yes, I know Sterling. So on the part of Chilwell, he's a good player, but injuries also a match for him to bring the best out of himself. Chilwell also the on one or can be now way in there too, because he cannot stay fit. And the system the coach wants to play, what he can say, oh, Chilwell, or young baby, or between the Chilwell. See, these two players have to find a team. Although Chilwell the only contribution to the success of Chelsea, especially winning the second Champions League, or Bono Wadipa. But apart from that, so last season, about 2 seasons ago, the number of games scored by Chelsea, no, maybe I knew 20. And when to be Mexico, say now the club will not get the best out of it. They will waste them the best of luck. They will get teams. But maybe a minion is a Maresca, any mistake. It is a right call. Once he approached them on Casa one-on-one, this is the situation. Minion is also the Aman Real Homo. Maybe say, list to if I do have been able to perform here, you have found a list to idea. What's my dinner, maybe I have and by the catch of straight chairman on Monday Bonabia and Shiny in Chesoko. What costs you a Manento, your son could go from my man. That is what to say, yes, about the history. And to let's wish them the best of luck with a part of Chilwell and Raheem Sterling. And I think that it is the right call. Our coach let me on today's game, no, sir, don't let Chelsea match where I'm going away. And your match isn't you doing but about what they do, baby, as animal no way. Indeed, the Chelsea, baby, I don't know about doing and into the almost sad games. And I believe, sir, it is also a good platform for some of the guys, the likes of Mudrik. Yes, I don't want more power, but since I will move from Shakhtar the next. These are some of the games that me coming the coach and he said, even if most games when you're starting lineup, you might be a squad player. You might be a squad player. You know, modern bar who bet me abo. And he said, or no, any couple of guys maybe be a number no, be a number to your bomb, but I'm not expecting Chelsea. Match draw now, baby. Chelsea entry answer about 3 and a half 4 years. They have to score. If they are not able to win the game today, that means I believe that then Chelsea falling here ready for the season, even in the as well as the Europa Conference League. I think that they have to win the game, and winning the game they should not come with a small margin. At least 3 goals different or 4 goals they have to score. I don't know Chelsea for now. I almost said that when players they will understand where they are also coming from. So the way I know my city.
Okay, now me bisa say unse still Chelsea omunya players ni bi on beton omo and the match no betumi aye make or break for certain players.
You understand me? Meaning, sir, and the match can play about Kubia. When your opportunity has or justify why he has to stay. Abe Chukwuemeka. On the after now, Chelsea, more training with Maresca. No, about 21 or 22. Inti Sa and Kofono. Players are a coach, you know, and himself no bear. But mind you, Joao Felix on the cow, and in himself, baby. Can Chukwuemeka born? Joao Felix should be able. So when Chukwuemeka now in your opportunity, you have to justify why you have to still be with the first team. And the only one player, I mean, did say all eyes will be on him if he is getting minutes in the game. Joao James said, other aspects. I mean, he said, if you are branch here, final, Reece James or a captain will be starting the game today. Malo Gutso, Amia, when the money or bo. Yet himself, Malo Gutso, actually on any day when Reece James anyone he can play. But I want to see Reece James if also I want to suspension in here. Now become one. How solid would the Chelsea backline be? I'm not the inventing another bank friend Kukurea, everyone the best idea. If me did say Nipa Bakwa and America and Mika and I Mudrik any of the Abrantia, your friend Kanichukwuemeka, maybe not in Maduke so also your opportunity now. At least you justify why a beer say the palm a band things in a beer to walk wider. It me abwa.
Okay. Right. Better I say honum na we are man on yam refie. Yan shefie in some wo pa. Wona wo kuma se. Dey na esi wo baba yara.
O se me catch us say list o mo kra na zo wo po obesi e bia nka fa ba na me ne o mo ni nkomo na. So baby, I'm one can be great. I'm doing it. As a doing to me, because a pitch for Fabiani at the boss. With the state of the pitch, how they have to screen is now. Now, me and the area hope. Papa. When you say, pitch covers, I be about what? Yemina, ye can say, pitch covers, I be about what you make as a zenka. Yen said to me, come on. 90 to me, what? 90 a year. If there ain't an idea, yet me is just have pitch covers. Now you know be Nancy and you say there was a program that calls to be our deeper life. I saw a program here. And after the program, you say picture in less than about 2 weeks. And Ghana, Cecilia said about to see a boy in the calf competition. I standard of FIFA Adia Tuma. I see a usua. And you bet me a usua. But the see out in asking. Where the state of the picture saying, I'm member the BNC. Listo, yesuma calf ni bi ana fifa ni bi ama ne ba so mera e bi ana ya pere bi a sheni pa na full ba me kwa me yes ya calf pictures the start of the pitch kayama unko abu. But we took money and they told us that the pitch will be ready. Look, mind you, pitch in green different from pitch level na ya panel and that's me about good football so unless you also pitch in green to start more pitch in the green but all photos I didn't get pitch in ma or bet me out. Inti state there's a CR there's a minim every on near also for beyond bay bet you ama okay with the pitch there. I know the means being cancer. But to see I know because who are walk must say I know be one opportunity to come about sports in the pitch and time papa. After see the man before I for your program you know the state of the pitch. I don't know how they are to screen this one. A tier 4 CCR. Oh, DJ Kwaku Slim, oh, YouTube, Facebook, and MYBET.AFRICA, TV, oh, YouTube. No.
Right. So what is the lasting solution? Because I think that we've been here before. Ya can. What is the lasting solution?
Well, listen, young kind of crazy was on my own. I said, young kind of Krumwa. And the idea, the politics, and the look, if say your father will be as sports minister, your father conform as national sports authority in conform. I'm a civil servant. I was so a tuomaka. Near the graduation monster. Near him, sir. I mean, ideas are ebe boa. I am maintaining a pitches. I'm maintaining a stadium. Na sa anko phone ntimi nya sa adwuma na. It is time you call a spade not a big spoon. You almost said you no mu die no. Enye adwuma die papa no mu die amai na won ntimi nya adwuma so esi yi wadi. Ya ntimi nya sa ade. Ya ntimi nyi nkofo adi. Ana ye the politics. Ana ye man nkofo adi on person because when say the other national sports authority government appointee. The oil minister government appointee. Enti san nkofo we so na sa sector ne so mo sa. Eso mutimi ye adwuma ye ebo o man no. San nkofo so if they are not doing the right thing me you ntimi nkofo mo. What was I say you na who say abi e time. Some are buying not to na. I'm not only referring to this government, but previous government Nina. They are not seeing you and they are buying the piano. See, yeah, as your funds are buying the idea, but they be a kind of crap. And the idea might be polite for me. You know, say, state of the president, me and some about to normal, you know. I say you be ready. I so be my bono. But we can't, you ever check, you see, I can't see at the end of the day, and go back here. But Opim say, you don't make sure, say, why did you make the other song, Sabiana? And that's why the right to the white piano. What's my reaction? See, and me and yes, I did at least all. They be a church in Barancobedia. Well, I believe by now, Essen could be a abono. Say, and to me and see, I said, the advance and time. See, and to me and see, I can next subsequent games, CAF competition, whether AFCON qualify now, World Cup qualify because of being negligent, a junior one in the or maybe you see so many of that. Maybe on foot to fear funny at all with you. Maybe I am certain that the back can kick up. But yeah, I said, we are not angry enough. Yeah, and yes, I'm here, and it's here, no, the funny normal. And you're funny man normal, that's why you're good to see the idea. Listen, me and the Jesus are basically serious. Essence could be as my but maybe it's my bonnet. Where is it? Essence is certified, Essence is certified. Maybe the other sector, I don't know. The minister in charge of the sector. Now, Sunny Alba, Joy National Sports Authority, boss, no, and I do also a century so. That's an education. But I'm not catch so many of the officer. And we are also a conditioner only the year every lunch, Breno. I'm an idiot. Yanni, we are crying more than the brief. But I see taxpayers' money, no. Any of them want to be a segment, but see, I'm just a party. I'm not sure that's what they are doing.
Right. You know why? Endra after any GBC for we no. Na asabe to dwa say sports minister any LOC spend a whooping $50 million and the feed a year athlete won't buy any. They are estimated to be around 3,000 to 3,005. $15 million. And ye de no aduane e de ma omo and chen so say $30 million and Anglo Good for ne see a full stadium e de ma ye takwamai.
Yeah, they feed a manful. Meboa.
Yeah.
Ya ma mo mutie o makola o mo mutie o kejetia. Ma mutie my bishop $15 million no. List to about feed na 2.3 trillion. 2.3 trillion Ghana cedis. And then $15 million. Now, Yamian in the crown, see a Chomaya and the Queen, see how near the bay. Say a feeding for Fanaso Domin 3,000 crap. Now, what you mean? How much do you need $50 million? Yamibet Chiani Paka Ukumapa. Yamibet Chiani Paka. Now, among for the who were special politicians, on the who went. Most of them will start dying. Because and for finding it difficult to even get 3 square meal a day. Nipa ntimi nya aduane ni anopa awia anyume. Na yetimi $50 million say. For forba ya be your program. Me na what you yem feed nipa $3,050 million ah. Me see nipa be wu enche. Nipa ntutu nko nipa so. Ba nipa da all sorry. Diabetes, amount for the brain. Because how will you explain this to me? I don't know what you're for and I before. Now, I cannot understand this. But you know, once they are all politicians, I will be anka. Omani a pen crap. We will make sure $50 million we will go and we will investigate to know whether say no can any. But I can say no. You better get a funny acquaintance. Your team is your whole stadium, $30 million. I just say so. Alright, Papa TNA. Now look at the economy. The amount of also be any idea. Your team is $15 million. FD nipa 3,000. I mean we are mobile. And I'm saying that Honorable Mustafa Yusuf is the worst sports minister Ghana has ever had. He's the worst sports minister. And in the region, we've seen a lot of things. Some no quality papa white, Komwa. ABN is a good deep area, but as you know, we leave things as it is. You got your massa serious city and empty. Bro, I have a dream here. But I'm expecting, especially, more public accounts committee in the snow. So they will make sure that they will go deep. No one else had with me. If one person can afford you, they are doing the right thing. I think that any question would be far. But as I'm saying, I'll keep saying this. Honorable Mustafa Yusuf, Ghana has a lot of sports ministers. But if he is not the one or the worst, Abia or a contender to be the worst sports minister, Ghana yet.
Right. Yanshare a movie away. Blasters. Yanyan and TSM Majid Ashimeru has been dropped. That is the news. If he in a camp, I think those are almost this story with Babontina. People are able to me trust you more with this particular story.
Please also yanyan and TSM when they dropped.
Majid Ashimeru.
Okay, of Anderlecht.
Yes. Are you okay. Surprised, and what are you expecting? Let's tell him Mabontin there, but
to be honest, if some Majid Ashimeru, I want to form I call Afcon you when the mother no then you be a prebi and maybe you buy when you a minute. I'll be a little bit surprised with Fabiana, Coach Otuado. I am. But I want to say Majid Ashimeru, I said I never fully fit Fabia. I mean, you understand where the coach is also coming from.
Yeah.
Because the coach will need the best of his players to perform for him. So the only thing I don't want to surprise if injury anywhere and season start, I'll do my checks and check so far. Let to be 2 games out of 3 games to see the number of minutes I win. If I find out when you a lot of minutes and you are dropping it there, I will just wait patiently to see. Players are coach to the top form. Make sure there's offer. Every our farmer and one will be so that the end. As I am no one anymore. I'm so more class. I'm in that game time there. Yes, so there's a catch a coach. Never catch a coach.
Okay. Then shared the last story with Nafi. Eric Alagdidi. You know, they need a lot of things. Here proper investment. Taxes, some fast post, penny phone share. No, now I expect to say, Dr. Mahmoud Baumiano, advising this. He is speaking to a manifesto committee for sports, as a Mojan and Crawford. Amunana or send us a message to them. After Sir Okasa, we any I don't know. The team I issue statement saying, sending some no cocaine. On the West. Now after that, in the crowd, they will call him no more engaging on the issue because club no law abiding and they will pay taxes. I don't know where that particular line will free because I don't know where Eric said they will not pay taxes. He was just giving an example, the amount of money to take a sports apparel at the port.
Please, who is the owner of the club?
Honorable Bafo, who
happens to be the minister of that is employment. I think that
employment and labor relations. Under
this current government, right?
Yeah.
On the chair, managing the chair, almost MD as a GM, on the chair.
Yeah.
So, the right thing and our papa kind, but all kind at the wrong place. Unim, at the right thing, no kind. Please, Unim, at the right thing. But I'm telling you, say, I don't know what kind of. So even Ignatius, and then meeting all on fire. Let the car about here. Maybe I'm going to position a crowd of comedy position. Because all buying me. I buy no. And this was doing some about buying the Martin on the summer year. Now, Nippon in the edge, I say, I'll be away here, but the here park is here away. Now I'm on the Canada. Me didn't come by here, but I know the Mamika here, bro, or mine. This is our struggle. This is our struggle because you're trying to call from what? What kind of clan? You're trying to say we need papa. Papa means that any party of child taxes. But he's saying, say, and you're for crime is what to take taxes this one. And you're not in your boy, I'm a football net in your economy. And I'm not sure some come here and collect us and money. But look at the statement of the other. But I'm also disappointed in it by now, always I here. Because if you are working with a club, now we stand in it, not club never says almost support to the other about what you say, the black club now. I didn't say so, so tell you, man. And also a community on the if almost what did it object, the all candidate send the black football, he should quit the club. He should let Ghanaians know say, I feel where I'm a car, I'm a club, give some my cars and Papa. I'm a true more phone, 20 minutes for a club in the and I'm daring him. So talk to you as man out there. Maybe be another about to take him serious again. May find the serious beyond that. That is what I can say.
Right. You better say. Na ye de wesi anafi mako abejafo so na mo so mo de o ma dwenkyere etumi e de aba na ye rewran 7 minutes no ye better say nyame adoma ye besa so ni wadi nkomo na bibia etumi akoye e wo no Vincent.
Yeah, Listo.
Yeah.
Yeah, my thing say HOD akasa ye pa and you see looking at say as a football nation. Na aka 12 days or 13 days to two crucial games I ever bought. And yan nti say coaching crowd asubmit he scored in the ama GFA and in the next 2 days in a few days on the squad but you said normally coaches know the kind of players no the players who are being called they know and son a coach na at the squad no at the ama the football federation and association you see I think that video no adibia you see the last time it's not had break it down the change of NSA boss, Prof. Sachumesi, Yinifroma, the new, NSA boss by on so I'll be changing Eddie Ninipa Ababeso any Kumasi NSA or no my head. And I think say I had because me can't catch us say the old head of Kumasi NSA when I know Park he did an incredible job. Despite the fact that he was under Professor Chumesi never be uncle ye man ye try ye ni from and see list him say Ghana has no bi mu dia to man him say omuntimi obia only circle enye adwuma because onim say whatever obeka no unti
say sa papa no so no waye we ye afa ne sase sika afa ne sase me ye na bae
but you see that is why the last time make I say even Kwame Bana ye didn't be replace Emmanuel Kojo Kumasi NS Hall. I don't know by more, no about best pitch no because you see quite sad say if a country like Ghana, 4 times African Cup of Nations, champions. And they over Africa, Yako World Cup, Akwakoju, the quarter finals, Yako 4 World Cup, Afcon the Yakubi Bray, just that Yajibi Nache.
Yeah.
And under 17 World Cup, Yajibi. Under 20 World Cup, Yajibi. And you see, the number of great footballers in Ghana are producing. I from say a football nation. Now, you see, the sad thing is, we only have one approved sports stadium in Ghana.
I don't consider.
What you see? Yeah. Only one per NAR approved. And no, still, what I mean practices any Jumadia yedia. Am I under I mean stadium na say look at Tamale Sports Stadium. Look at the Sipon. Look at Accra Sports Stadium. It's not fit to host an international game. Niema ya yama ye pitch na say no. Yasanso de akọ the only stadium a approved. Yasanso de akọ ho. And you see day in day out we've been talking say Munyisu page covers. Santiago Bernabeu ne Camp Nou ne Wanda Metropolitano mu nyina no. Omo di ma for use for commercial purposes. Once they know say omo use for commercial purposes, benemu the main priority of the stadium no is say yede mo mababo. We got Tottenham Stadium now. Almost say almost £1 billion a year. Used to. Omo pitch no, they have 2 pitches. 2 or more pitches. Until the Tottenham football balls no. And number ball we na some be events bia. They have another pitcher Abubogu car park. So say Ube use Tottenham Stadium na. Pitch na Tottenham for no ball matches was no. I won't say. Into no ombe machines na sa pitch no.
Omo just
yes.
press it button and
now Sally and every so. No omo the another about na better so. And even that one they preserve that one. No the pitch covers access so. I wanna a whiskey name Benaboy Mukoye or more recent show Mukoye London. So and you say Yanka say don't use the stadium for other commercial purposes. It is necessary because I know bina you debate your bills. Because you say you class on mobile hono. You intimate fill stadium. So the tax and percentages are any say benyano ain't me any enough for all the expenses. But it doesn't mean say yen saying because right now you're saying you're saying about Kaidia. This Accra Kumasi Sports Stadium. Yeah, for the past 10 years, renovation made 3 or 4 times. Huge amount of money. And you see, day in, day out, mistakes are here, you know. You could say so it looks like we are not learning. We are not learning as a country. And you see one thing, the funny thing is, Yako World Cup several times. Yenyaska several times. That FIFA Go project, you know. Uko Mauritania, Uko Sierra Leone, Uko Senegal, Uko Morocco, in Algeria. They've made good use of their money to build, sports complexes. And they nka the crowd ni stadium kana can you rely on abino because right now yes stadium yeah politics because be come na sa deeper life no buy no onim aban ni pa bi ya wa ha na Shatawale ni Stone Boy be kon ye about stadium say onu enim say 25th bia oye the concert but Stone Boy ni His Excellency President ni ba onim obi won ti no eni ya just stadium reference say dia mo bi. This is what is going on now. You used to ye stadium no and the politics and it's not helping. Accra Sports Stadium, this concert here making. Omo the moment your concert, they didn't cover the pitch. MOB at the moto okoye adaga also 822 gas no. And right now the best say ska na mo beji dem my concert no. At the end, mo be so they are told so e dey fertilizers, e dey paint, e dey painty pitches no. Obviously who are several times a Ghana yeah able gamer and grassmen no a painty pitch no to look green because looking green about park no so recently Andre Ayew, Thomas Partey and the players have been complaining. If you're closer to the players ball baba yara almost your pitch they've been complaining and you see we don't care. That is why player like Thomas Partey and other players now they are very crucial for their national teams. You know, some ball Kumasi they don't want to come. That is one reason. Until most of the players they don't want to come and play Babayara because you're pitching in yet or Baba or Prairie so and you Ghana never show. I'm quite a club and a club. So most of the players or maybe pro Ghana you know or clubs in Yasem. Yeah, and Union Tigra part a club and bet him the 2 contracts. And you say injury adibakwa affecting in players because of injury records. Into a player like Thomas Partey say Oprah ni when why fit or battle boss or buy a pitch in ya. Until no one bet to train nine.
Or to train and so I say
yes you understand. And a Costiniana Medicaka say this qualifiers ni crucial. You bought Angola, you got Nigeria Kwakubo. And you see you will see the difference between the Nigeria park and the Ghana park.
Sure.
We will definitely see. the difference between Niger never kobo your second game no you because I think that medical can say me kwame ban affiliate you see after that deeper life video never out no, oh we will get the motion in super ye to go park iso in super ye to go park iso my sha adie esi just 12 days sometimes if you won't even understand how some of our leaders know how amukwaso yeah money maybe listo because this you see simple logical
yeah
stadium
so all the be ma hanya the whole Ghana
because you are taking money
omuni pitch covers the whole Ghana.
I remember
omuni pitch covers
before Professor Shubasi goes share PAC no one be say don't you have pitch covers
okay say you will be the whole Ghana be here
but I didn't hear you can't you wait I need your pitch covers. Where is it?
I'm going to say Bini was to say.
But listo, day in day out, clubs are playing. If I tell you how much clubs and individuals are paying for the stadium, stadiums from Yusu Ghana here, you'll be surprised.
Yeah.
Wouldn't mean Koyusu, Babayara, Accra Sports Stadium, and even Tamale Sports Stadium and pay less than 50,000 Ghana cedis.
Yeah, Mutia.
And you see, who's also be Yusu Flatlighter? One of the best top four. So we are taking this money. And yet mean top page cover. You see, sad as a football nation.
Yeah.
And in Mauritania, I'm going to install it a VR.
Yeah,
after several tests.
Yeah.
I'm going to install it.
I'm going to few African countries are.
You see,
implement.
And this is yeah, bano. I mean, technologies, any new improvements be about football. Ghana, I'll say anything. Of course. And you see, I thought I would meet old videos. Me no opportunity to interview old legends in some of them na say Ghana your football mum because who check it some of the pitches are not ball so now they compare current pitches so it's no good you're declining once a year now and you be air ban as football business and sports business scale we are declining as a nation. Wow. It's so I think that I mean medical can say they have failed us. Even if that 12 days the fertilizer and never be brina be war pitch no na I but players be ball you won't get it. You see Stanford Bridge anyway mono your ball league anywhere omo kra ye come no the light to so a year ejuma 247 to get a pitch in a good state.
Yes. Yeah. Because I want no ball no.
Because 12 days way grass ni be but grass no anything emu anything you better twa so because gas no e will say if level be if also sound so twa so we twa so must be portal so enya de be boa medical aka Majid Ashmeri I mean exclusion from the squad I think say looking at reports nearby here people closer to the player and you see I think say Majid Ashmeru collapse onya nyina na the game so boy now was under coach and the other Chris Hilton and listo when him be adwin say
Otuado feeling na
and say also Otuado for Black Stars no one friend Ashmeru
yeah
na Ashmeru nya collab Emma Smoja money a lot of legend because I say boy didn't ball but you see say Enzo Maresca about Chelsea you say oh here bench you say it doesn't mean say bench you leg back wasan Chilwell if he is fit
yeah he's very good
won't me mention 3 or 4 good left backs in the Premier League. Set up our own bonity. But coach is on penal. Raheem Sterling, he's a legend in the Premier League. Who promote much more goals. Premier League man. Who bought top 15 and Raheem Sterling can and Onyan retire. So it doesn't mean say player nasa. But looking at how Otuado buy the first club no Majid Ashmeru can my mention Otuado first club or any players or from because reports she say he wants to build a new team.
But at that time, not Majida. No. To be fair, because not Majida, Shimera.
Yes, no pra.
Yeah.
And you see, reports said he wants to build a team around Ibrahim Sulemana.
Okay.
Because Sulemana buy no who say Salis Ewoho.
Yeah.
You Thomas Partey and Abu Francis buy. They believe Abu Francis is a very good player. New inclusion because you say new or more starting with young players and Ashmeru injury no mate maka say it wasn't fair to him, but maybe coach Nsu feel say I feel na Branton no I recover.
Yeah.
And it could also be say can it be possible say Ashmeru na catch coach say send Fatawo Shaku maybe your friend na Okay, say yeah man time. No on you know. It could be say ABN soon Ashmeru because Ubekaya, the last coach now Omopam no on Bob Majid Ashmeru.
Yeah.
Minikan Kasam say the time Majid Ashmeru was playing day in day out na yen friend no. But starting from Black Stars no kon the club side onya bimbo. I feel that the one turn our bar onya I mean small minutes. Onya minutes are over even one preseason crowd.
Possible so no na. Okay, so we wait for the coach.
The coach to come, and I know say Obeya announcement, press conference. We go and ask the question why the player is out. Okay. If the player is not part of the plans, then you won't say Ashmeru is not part of coaching plans.
15,
looking at the last matches of boy there, these two,
$15 million for food.
You see,
I told you I don't 15 million.
Me no, anytime biano, Ayana, there's. One thing I can say, we need breakdowns because as a football nation, you have several. I mean, CAF, FIFA, Europa, or more tournament. Now the local organizing committee, no, or more when they mention figures, or more breaking it down.
Where you breakdown, even no.
But
the breakdown is that
we need breakdown of feeding.
There be easy or say, I know there is the feeding, no. And about unse fan say a bus be a operational cost. $44 million infrastructure, $195 million. Then now no infrastructure anymore. Now, who say $16 million? Yeah, there renovation. With that renovation, no, it will be very difficult for you to know the breakdown of it. We know
breakdown of the budget.
Yes, expenditure, expenses now. Yes. If you are going through a expenditure now, you will see an item say miscellaneous. Ube who say ABR sa internet.
Yes.
It's no one is $3 million.
Yes.
Tax, any accreditation, $4 million. Feeding, $15 million. So a feeding, almost the feeding athletes. And that is the figure. Say open breakdown, you will not get breakdown unless there is forensic auditor. Ebe come na fi. You have say per person send your spending or per person.
Yes.
Who we are now. The when you say is it value for money?
That is what I can say
on the face of
it. Can say
$15 million. Nobody feeding. Yes.
Value better a bem because in him say na Games Village no Legon. And no more renovation here no more canteen no omodidi wo ho. You know say when an athlete ni edidi. But let's not forget say internet business say the fee that 50 million is it only for the athletes and we know say athletes no buy no most of them contem
cry and say you be involved in feeding $50 million
for 18 days. I think it's too much, especially for with the one for accreditation. You can me accreditation me deal with. I've gone to several tournaments, several match centers. That accreditation now much African Games no, and accreditation among say the laziest accreditation worker and tag me since I start say me come match venues. Now who check it kotoko any has to folk accreditation cry any se be yamawa. You binding the correct way A4 sheet ni ansan so ntwa ya folding
na mo shame
and mo dey shame we ni. And you see we know say a lot of people came. They printed a lot of accreditation. Some even didn't become accreditation. But recently, Kafa, one bar, your accreditation. On printing to her. Accreditation center. What do I the amount? No one sign. Then you print amount. You accreditation to become minimum say accreditation. They will say you printed SS accreditation and more budget accreditation. No, do 50%
SS.
Yes.
Is it? $4 million.
It cannot be. It cannot be. 4 million. Say you better print it A4 sheet papers. Now A4 sheet paper no crana. Wakwakoto no bundle no crampo no. How much is it? Say you to 2,000 pieces. And I say your venues na you use you know. Say Lagos Sports Stadium for 20,000. Accra Sports Stadium. Obia Obia if I say half of Omomuko Accra Sports Stadium. No omi now accreditation crana. Listen, who check this number? And ya dia ebe bro me should say be print over 100,000 accreditation. make sure say you print over 100 accreditation. If accreditation ba could be cost 100 cedis at least. Just imagine per person 1 media accreditation 100 cedis, 1 volunteer accreditation 100 cedis, 1 athletes 100 cedis grana. I don't think they be do that amount. And you see, until say Ghanaians and Yemubino, you be who they breakdowns, then we will ask experts, people who do such kinds. List to see the phone here 12,000 Ghana cedis. I can ask someone also turn cell phones. And you be a list to see the phone here 12,000. Can it be? Or me close to your mouth say maybe Miss Leonard's big, but this is the budget. Miss Leonard's in Kahu.
Yeah, for feeding. Yes.
For feeding alone,
one item.
I think it's too much, and maybe my mom be joining mine on my buyen, and yes, our party is too much.
Wow, okay, right. You better every center say, Mami call a money man Benedict. No, so a local stories from Babayara, Majida Shimeru, $15 million for feeding, and $4 million for accreditation and tax.
With Babayara, my mention saying free Babayara. Say one thing I see a friend says, see him say park no, yent me for pitch cover and to soon year and the enjoy programs near the bono. Because it's no, oh yeah, say bia clubs no ain't mean Philly Stadium, momon face camba into a per se a day other event in so can be generated kaka Sa scanner wojen, uji scanny we now the top pitch cover bako and a papa cover swa. A preventive from say aka 12 days to match udi nsuo na wo yesi sa anyama nkete na wo to tuetua ni na usika na nka wo se unya extra no usa ahini ni na intino yehu landing stadium bena boy bo shows wo even after a week omutimi bo match wo park ni nyehwe because omu take care of nyama ba ko mienu bi se pitch cover na omde be fa so omde afa so na nyama aboan eye bi wo ho a senya na wo ka no enyama se ni sia ese yitimi twi nkofo aso wo ho si atwi obi aso ba ko mienu a next time po nipa no so bi bampo so bebo show wo ho a ye de stadium na chi ho ne na be ma no ye mo mpo nko park ne so because se nipa no be park ne so aba be se no unim say Black Star official game 12 days from now less than 2 weeks no uko force grass na manefu ana say uko ye ne den amaneti ma ye standard a obetimi dia abo ye players e bombe complain hwese league start no bi aba bobo Kumasi pra transfer windows ni bon close you be prayer necessary a ye beto obi fufura replace wo na odo na wo magana ntino no obi ti ha bona bra abo send your pebia because of sika kakra be ko ni boto mu ntino na o player no abo abro ye nim players on bobo Thomas Partey Kudus mu wo EPL a position o mo bono enani ochina o clubs to players am be good team num into oba ebe bobo pitch so ayen antutu yanyama yi a ya say ni career ochina bi no wentime ndu bebi esi edu a ya ne ebetina se aka se wo no cross start e bobo wentima yire no ho wentima nyese inti se ya dwin se yentimi ntop pitch covers enhwe park ni yi a better say ndie yemfenjai shows ne bo edu match yakobo ye bo match ni wi ya tum di key na to eno beboa se ya adwin so bebo shows a sika no omji wo shows no omfa ntop covers omfa nyanyama papa ebe preserve pitch no aboa enenye Kumasi pempo ne ese edi ni ko ho wasaade we hu pitches ni nyina hwese yesi Old Trafford 1980s 1970s na besi na pitch ni ye correct edi ball league games edi bo bibia ba yen pitches yesi 208 ya yeyi bi kirewa uyem kura be hyew because yen hwe so yi asade ne ba fufura ye ni na edi ni ko ho but ye ko no se ebe maintain ni ye ni yen hwe so ye na hu tie ne ye ba be bobo a ye the pitch ni be my NSC now we are ohini ne the boy my NSC president no abo akohye pom ye ni age in some years to come ubehu si aye ne basa esa na ye ha ye ho ye wia ye sambe say iska akwa kosiesie inti se omunim se omo behwe so yie dia omo mpe covers nto so se covers ne nso ne bia ne boy ye den dodo no omuntimi nto a
ando ne boy den
ye njai shows ne bo na afidie ye mfa nto ho ne mfa mbo ye mbo ne sa on Ashmeru way begum dia wo no e na be maintain no anya the best out of them because omo collapse omo nso sua nyama ba ko mienu fio nti within a week or two no mbe ba wo coach ne nsa mo use wom nti na ya de ba ko hwe so feel so midfielders available omo ye good or omo performance wo high sen Ashimeru any problem. But the thing is say yen qualifies in here and say match is in able at least yen win mu being draw being qualified for tournament. A ho edua obi ampom baby sa Ashimeru ho asem. With Sikano on feeding no ne boyedin. And openi a breakdown down to send an Vicent to open almost 1,500. And we are
1,500
CDs. Say on so onum tia 1,500. Sani ye breaking it down. Sani be see senka ye to milo ba kumpa ya mobia. Say ndu 1,500. Edu baby a ya ye bo o man abroad do. O man is scaning. She organize a competition. I know they no nyadwen. O man is ska wo mpa. Oh, say sisi ayen timemufo ni de hu ni say scaning. But omo soro hu say ska wo. Inti say organize competitions bi ebeboa ama expose o man na ma abonti ana wiase na wiase hu say oh Ghana organize African Games mani koyi inti bia Olympics ana bibi nkwa so mo ba so mo pa betimi dia mom na sensem we na akọ ho a edu time pass o ka se timemufo ni mpo endi mochi enye campaign mbo am obi anya because all African Games kwa na 18 days e di 15 million e to eduani pay dia and they said the Olympics by the ebewu intino enne ya ade so mdi omeni ton edu bibia scanner no we den dodo senke wa bottom sika enne esu wo de all African Games to eduani man kofo na owie betua wa ntinka wo de wa bottom sika 15 million be feeding kofo 18 days there be nti edu bibia ya enyama na no ye den na wo kan bibi nso on 4 million taxes any accreditation Vincent I'm the A4 sheet Vincent take as A4 sheet ni kwa e boom na A4 sheet kwa say A4 sheet paper minimum papers are here wom but say to A4 sheet bundle ni kwa be 5 mpo ene e print bibia colored mpo a menji ndi say bedusa e du bibia enyama bi wo ho a ye nto yambo ase kakra accreditation ye do wiase ni to the extent say accreditation po say hu hia mpo so ye feel say ya na say ye digitalized nation into accreditation it me sending by email manipa no do hwa yes scan e verify no we inka sa 4 million inke betim dia ye bibi papa inti enyama bi wo ho a ye nto yembo sika we ni na ekeka bo mi at least ye betim dia stadium foforo kwa ma Black Star dia bobo be ashini na within 18 days anu ye den kaka
right iti eno ne nsama ene the money man e dia ba se wo us bia o de be
ba ko san wo
nti
de no be ka ho
fa no ne ka ho na fe ye a movie on fa no e ka ho na ye movie on na bibia so entim ko na Eric alagide de ne nso atrema issue ne
okay with onunso ni issue no me hu ne se e o kwan bi so no meti club na se e o kwan bi so club ne nso se wa unipa ana wa unipa o ye adwuma ho e ka bibia ese kwan bi so mo fa so e defend no be nye se bia obekwa ko to no ahye bibie musa but onu no na memfa ne so ne club no ano ne administration ni adwuma direct senior all can with taxes ni nyama ampa eboa because a club inyama nketen bi wo ho a club ni se aban ni timi so anomo ma ebema club ni nso etima kosoro etima bone bra yi senior na last time na o kan Brazil asem say aban ni discussion league no nti enu nti ni club no say so ofa accountant mi ensakra onim say ofoma obetimi nye skatua out of that nso create employment enso emakro no private sector employment e ka no clubs e Ghana habitima create almost getting to 15% enso de abo abai no nti sa abai ni discussion mu a beboa baba asasem no say club ni nya bas na den biom question no nti onu ebe kasa no okasa free onu otini gya ho eno nim se ne etie eno nim kwan ebe fa so aye ba se epese e dan ni asem no ye ne politics asem se ade nti na be kan asem metia obi manifesto but no kre no aka no
okay
ba bi onu nso entimi akwan so amete club na se nyama bi oho ebia na ese wonsu timi siki approve akakra ansa no akogina beebi aka bibi ba se na we HOD kano se bebi edu no aite wakoka asem na club na yiwama intino the best ne say as a person no ubetwe ho kakra because ochina bi se ne asem bi kwa mba ma hemfa umbe scapegoat ento ano inti say opportunity ni da homa ono no feel say is the right way a ontwe ne ho free club ne ho no
right inti fa us no
inti en second ought no 11.81
11.81
selection.
Okay.
Inti eno nso ye hwe games back. Games e wo higher 11.
Okay.
Inti eno nso Europa games no qualifiers, no Conference League qualifiers nso wom. Code no NNJP. NNJP. Into come MYBET.AFRICA. Lower bar no be bet booking. O login bibia you register or the link nso register. Now call lower bar na bet booking side no. Umia so a ube portion bi o ha betima bo code no. NNJP uboshe mu a 11 selections in abeba no a check it odd no 11.81 uwia na afedia wonso de kakra to echi ye ni na se na akro ni my pesca ma memfa 4 odds ni so code ni so ntuja nti 4 odds ni so code no SVJP nti code mi eni we ni e de to ho ene nti utrocho ni na to a na wonso ye pon show na hwe show ni wi a wato bo ase e de usika kakra to echi etwa.
Yes. Eric Mwasemre na meka kakra bi. Ade afa ho. I think say ade a nso atreman panifo aye no. Metima ka say the most senseless thing a football club ebeye. You see, we always say a entity, a concept. The owners are separated from their businesses. You are a politician, no problem about that. There is a reason why I offer Eric no say Ombra no do club. O club no. No be anye we before Eric never now fight relegation. Ono na aba e no de nim de eboa ene wo Africa. Ene ye bisa na sem say these are some of the things I see about ya momo. He spoke as an industry player. Saade na wo hu woni mu na wo kofa ne baaye no eye no hunti e no no gira ye de edi nkomo we enya about party sem. This is what he said. Eye nipa ya eye minister no there is no profit suffer to sumam biem ono na sem o kan parliament o kan parliament. He doesn't know say yen sports na she na ban na say or say there is no profit in investing in Ghana Premier League. No profit. Or person o kire say a waste of resources. He o read this story now or say I say we are courageous to invest in Ghana football. Now I was say we are courageous to invest in Ghana football because when you invest in Ghana football you don't get anything. Bas and a best survey. Now general manager trese o munye proper investment and never buano because of all particulars intino mo kan wasam emekwa bas no wo tu Ignatius Bafo was saying ya bases nko na uhia ka betima to bases 2 million e dey amount club no see enya profitable. This were your words or parliament house. So why do you even bring politics into yes we are building a nation, and if we are building a nation, a do baby I am for politics and my baby. Me Eric I was or resigning. I was or resigning. Me nina didn't come out watch the reason why or that's what. But I still think I was or resigning. I know you're my personal position because what the club has done doesn't make sense.
Yeah, disgrace simple.
So they will obeshasa the club ni be gu than say obeka bibia obe suggest bibia na political party ni be yama na ayede aboama na club na jira na so. This is what he is trying to tell us. This is what he is trying to tell us. So they release no mo de buy no nyansa bi anim and the backlash omanya no omo who say yes. We have sensible people in this country. Because me who are the bonia omu general manager ne kan ya enu nti no ye manifesto right ye manifesto na say a general manager a kire na adwene wo ho a manifesto na dey ntumi ota no yetumi nya adjustment even budget kra mo nye supplementary budget now the politics and tentem na you just engage him to find out the reason why you can't answer me. We say, "My babonti ababe gu n'anim ase mu wi na mo se mo be frɛ no." Meanwhile, ona ne board no ni momo so Neil Van der Poel or NDC ni e kan board no so you know say bas sports are yenye politics wom ba o general manager ko kasa de e no de obetumi ai den obetumi de aye politics abegu nanim ase iso atreman nanka mo nka mo nam he nanka maji trophy enya recalage de nanka mo nam he nanka maji trophy kam be relegation nanka mo ko enya omo na no mo kontokwa no Erica Baba betani mu club na ni mo win trophy ntino mo dwen se maye we maso Ghana football we den papa nti mu ye we ko Brazil a omo the government ni na discussion adane ni English Premier League abani discussion mu eno mo 10 ni amani na o kira de am be ya anka wokura na wa ban mu no ena abeka se o general manager no aka se mu o se mu me yen den mu yen se mu yen ni sei politics foolishness ena ye de politics ni ye de say on my way the politics e dey say o man we ama anyansafo grant to me nkasa because when you speak you the politics ba be ye sanyema we asema Eric kan we info so ben pa na waye obeti se bi mu say e wo so ohun adwuma o ye ma o so ohun nipa o ye adwuma de ma no look at this rubbish you see journalists speaking this trash say because oye adwuma e de ma politician ti no otumi nkire na adwen ade e be ma o man na tumpon adwuma no no da no ade e be ma onu so no obema adwuma na kọ nanim enye numunyam ama ebi so aso akirema no no can because he is working for a politician. What trash.
But listen, I think say Eric Alagide he was just telling the fact what in Swatreman team here because Swatreman as a club they have omo state omo park. They have your own club. They don't need bus.
That is why I'm a day on one kasa onano. Anu disem edibaye no.
So no say league.
Or see, it is just say we I just say we courageous and I bet me investing in Ghana football. We bet me head. When we put the what bembi aba be hu say ne tie. Now your finding solutions now one kasa from one kasa who general manager you should be even proud say general manager was anim the ente say e won nyansa ente say now dimrika because of politics inti who team no uti om ka say who players uti om ka say how much do you pay them? Do you pay anybody $10,000 in your club? But Rwanda teams e ba be fa kotoko player e de ko who team na e wo no no Sundowns owner no betimi aba be to team no obeto mo ho no ni nyina de ayemponche. Is that a football and I will run a football club now run no we hear proper investment we general manager making wonderful suggestion to say because of politics inti ultimately come up release this statement and and we are law abiding we will pay tax one catch yourself okay tax. It means that some crowd no kind no omantie they didn't listen and no releases how bogus useless release no e be to abonten na Eric na me hu die nti otewo watch me the reason why but the reason you gave no me doesn't sit well with me. Eric massa yi wuye Senator Brigadier wuye who did Senator Brigadier your friend say
former Karela.
Yes. Senator Brigadier who did he? Because the more you listen and the more you read what he said and you listen what he said, now we read your statement. And just also resigning. Jamutim no fatu of a momo. Jamutim no fatu of a momo. Yankupon ne shenipa. Me say na makacho no. Ombeka say na ukwa kodidi nyankopon na hwe nipa if you are in this country difficult it ya man ho kwan na jinifo na LED no mudi kwasasam sa wudi $50 million akwa no aduane e de amani pada sane adi e me kwasa $50 million no yetumi di see full stadium $60 million so yes they acquire renovation ya jaya ho and I just say because oka no prepare you be tag politics the politics babe chill and you get people like omako school omuso den e follow our politics we no mu jimi the chill. So now what they are saying is say if you are working for a politician, and Ghana will be a politician. Just if you are working for a politician, nyansa wutrim kra memfa nyansa ne ma bonten. Menka wutrim. What sort of country is that? What sort of rubbish is that? Say your country ni mu no. You cannot speak your mind. Untimi nkyere wa adwene. Emfa tetere o mind no. That is why o mind no e go wrong direction. O mind no go wrong direction. O mind e go wrong direction because you cannot untimi nkyere wa adwene. But your friend Kabi na men Kabi. Dr. Bawumia beka sentino mo obi ankasa biem. Me was suggestion or de ba no nyansa bia nim. You have 2 buses. Do you need bus? In so at mind, do you need extra bus? Eno na beboa o. Uja parliament na wanu dem. Uja parliament wanu dem oppose ka mo nya mu wiase sika mo nya nyina no. Wanu dem so how much mo omo a omo so mo ni sa sky bia omo so ye football kakra. Odi hu show mo shoes mu. Aya na ye bibia mo yandwene hu ye o. Mo yandwene hu ye. Me I'm saying say so atemade amoye no nyansa bianim. It doesn't make sense. Whoever ordered say omo chosa release no sa nipa kro no me nim so odasumie so and the onya akokudo be post here no me hu so ono po de ono me hu how me say me describe no such rubbish. Yeah, the show ni be see ase me din the list to aqua blue mineral water in super papa. I'm telling you, a brutal. Ote Vincent Nka. Saso na ote Benedict, the money man. Ote Kelvin Nka from Kumase. Kotoko dieno yantumi omo wini good 10 omo wini di anka meka wasam. Ha wo wini di a kire din yetu asomdwe ba. Ulusu dia na e be kire o say kwan of us ulusu ye ne nye ho but itumi wini ye. So mo
before I book way.
Yeah.
I remember breaking news be my house of folk for.
Yeah.
On say house of folk for Togo no. Omode Bello Bingi Kobi.
Yeah.
Na reporter ye gada che say Abranten were impressive coach Watara.
Okay.
Nti Bello
Bingi omo wait for no omo ba bi omo impress what training grounds.
Na league best starting.
Nti Bello Bingi no.
Okay.
As someone list to cast a contract for Nko Wiano look like coach Napeno.
Okay.
Nti Bello Bingi likely say before house of folk free Togo embebo mo match day 1 no na Abranten no house of folk assign.
All right. Nti no nyame aduma ye be say hia na bibia tumi akoye honom na me buofu pa but manum aya akwa blue mineral water makoma bafem. Nti no nyame aduma ye be say hia ye better production team no ase sound and technicians ni nyina amabo adwuma papa nti no ochira ye be say atena se na fe dia kachi ni ade abran yakra mo.